Right now, we are doing my live reaction, my first time watching the Super Smash Bros. Direct for November 1st, 2018. And I've got some predictions for you real quick before we get started. Again, I have not watched this yet. This is my first time. I'm simply going by what I feel. And I'm also going to read my my friends' predictions as well, Nate and Blake, the guys that helped me here on the channel, Info Arcade. I'm going to read their predictions as well. So, pull this up here. So first off, Nate wants to say that he's boycotting if Shantae is not a playable character. I guess you're boycotting, Nate. It's probably not going to happen. But one can still dream, so good for you. Blake is predicting Ken and Rayman as playable characters in game. I don't think that's not plausible. I think that could happen. Definitely Ken for sure. And he says he thinks they're going to announce at least 3 other game modes. Well, we already know about the one like mystery mode on the menu, but who knows? Maybe we get like a Smash the Targets or a home run contest. Those good old classic modes that we all love and enjoy. And one can only hope. For me personally, I have been really looking into the whole Grinch League thing. I don't know if you've paid attention to it, don't know if you've watched it, but if you go to Kind of Funny Games daily, Tim Geddes, by the way, is one of my favorite people to watch in the business in terms of video games. He is the guy to watch. Him and Kind of Funny Greg, they are awesome. Go check them out, kindoffunnygames.com. Anyway, that's a little non-sponsored shout out because I just really love those guys and their content. But those guys did a podcast just the other day. I'm gonna actually post a link on this video below. Why not? Go check it out. Starting about the 3-minute mark, they get into some theories on Super Smash Bros. And I was watching that, and the theory on a couple of the Grinch stuff actually really makes sense. I mean, sure, let's look at it as we are. It's kind of a stretch, right? Check it out.
Just compiling it together. And I'm letting you know right now, there's some more photo evidence that I should have put here that I didn't think about until right now. So that's it's gonna make this presentation not as clean as it could be, but it's fine. You guys just need to trust me and believe me. Kevin, please bring this up. At the end of the E3 Direct, they showed this mural. This is how they showed that everyone is here. All the Smash Bros. Characters from any game, they're all back. It's going to be a great time.
Why is Luigi like falling like a feather in the upper left there?
It's his right B, baby.
Oh,
the green missile.
Cool. My apologies.
Deal with it.
I'm not. It wasn't that. I mean, I just don't.
Green missile. Green missile.
Go to number 2, Kev. And as you see, every time they add a new character, it changes the layout of the mural a bit, right? So switch between 1 and 2. It's like one of those things I do on Sunday morning cartoons. You see that?
Oh, okay.
Now, a lot of people were thinking, oh, wherever there's spaces, that's where they're going to add the new characters. But once Simon Belmont and all them were added, that disproved that because, like, look at Pikachu, for example, right? In the middle.
I see him
Switch
right
between 1 and 2, Kev.
He's got his sword over his shoulder, his spiky hair, his blue.
I hate you so much. But you see how he's moving?
Yeah, exactly.
So you wouldn't be able to fake this unless you actually had the background asset and you had the assets of all the characters. It's some real pro level shit.
And this is like real Photoshop.
Yes. Please go to the next thing, Kev.
Number 3.
This was the leaked.
Right. This is off the Snapchat
that came out of someone's Snapchat video. Then go to the next thing. It was found, like, this is the actual Snapchat. Some guy that worked at a marketing company sent a Snapchat video to his friends that in French says, or in some language, I think it was French, says, fuck Nintendo. All right. And
so he only sent this to his friends.
Private message to his friends. One of his shitbag friends leaked this.
Gotcha. You got to do it. You got to do it.
And as you see, this is all marketing material. Like, this is how they designed what looks like a bracelet for like conventions and stuff. Like the mural over there.
See, I thought looking at it, I didn't think conventions are bracelets for convention. I thought it was the round thing that goes above like at an E3 booth.
Big banners and stuff. There is a banner theory. That's a theory within a theory.
That's the right theory.
But then over here, like underneath the LOL, you see the background image of the stage. Right? So it's like, okay, cool. They have these assets to be able to add on top of. But then please go to the next thing, Kev.
Please go to number 5, Kevin.
This is when the internet
This
really
is the one that got
involved,
crazy. This is like, when you were going crazy here in Games Daily.
Because I'm like, oh my God, this could be real. Like, there's a lot of evidence backing this up in terms of how many stages are there with newcomers. Last we heard there was 103 stages. If there's 5 newcomers, that means there's 5 new stages. A magazine last month actually said 108. That adds up perfectly.
Gotcha. Sure, of course.
When you're going through, months ago, Sakurai tweeted that he got this little mech guy, and it's like he looks really similar to Mock Rider. Mock Rider's in this leak.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on. People found the guy's name that they tried to black out at the top of the Snapchat. They didn't do a great job. So they found his LinkedIn, found the company he works at. There was this whole thing of like, oh shit, here he's working at this company. Turns out, Greg, after like update, he wasn't working there anymore. So everyone's like, oh shit.
Starting to fall apart.
Then they found out, oh, this is actually a different marketing company that he didn't update his LinkedIn on.
Oh no.
Some French marketing company, and it's real. And guess what? They're also working on, Greg. Number 6, please. The Grinch.
Yeah.
Number 7, please. This is the Grinch Dog's Max.
Of course, how can we forget?
It's impossible to forget because he's staring you right in
Kevin's
the face.
making him larger and larger to terrify me, video or audio listeners.
Boom. There you go. Top left,
Boom,
right where
there
Kevin
you
sees
go.
him. You see him. You see Max. You see those eyes.
Yeah, you see him
You know
staring
those
at
eyes,
you.
Greg.
You know, you
can't
can't get away from them. They follow you around the room.
There's you can see there's a Grinch ornament going on.
Down there in the lower right corner of the Lowell one. Yeah.
This French company, Greg, okay?
Yeah.
They're doing marketing for the Grinch. It's confirmed. They're doing marketing for Bandai Namco.
Has anyone just reached out to Eric and said, hey, man, your name's all over this?
A lot of people. Ton of stuff.
I'm sure he's loving his life right now.
There's a lot of things going on now.
Is he still employed there? Has he updated his LinkedIn because he got canned?
We'll have to figure that out another time.
You don't care who you hurt in this fucking Smash Brothers
He fucking
rigmarole.
started off saying fuck Nintendo. I have no sympathy for this dude if he gets fired. You do not Snapchat confidential information saying fuck the client.
Okay,
No.
I'll give you that.
Cool.
But it's fun to share private information. One time at IGN, I very purposely put 3 friends onto an email chain, but BCC, thinking they couldn't respond or whatever. Well, it wasn't. They were hidden, but it was different back then on the internet. They responded to everybody at IGN on the sales deal I had them on. It was like 2007. It's a long time ago. Keep going.
So this is catching you up, right? That's all the information
that is the recap
as of then. That is the recap. Moving on, Kevin. Number 9, please.
I like what a lying piece of garbage you are. Like 3 minutes. 3 minutes you weren't even to the Grinch yet.
I would be fine if I wasn't being interrupted.
Sorry that this is how
seconds.
Journalism works.
I don't. None of this is journalism. Let's be clear. This is some photoshopped image I found somewhere to give an example of where we're at. The community has been split. There's Team Fake versus Team Real. Okay, much of Team Fake is built up of people. What, Greg? What do you got for me?
I know. I'd seen Steve, who had been on the show from earlier, right, talking about the war and all this stuff, and so then to look at this and have it all click into my head. If you're not an audio listener, seeing Game Facts in the back, face to face with Game Facts. Half of Game Facts, half of Game Facts. Game Explained on one side, the Grinch on the other. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
A funny image.
A lot going on here. But what it really comes down to is the Team Fake, the biggest piece of evidence they have that it's fake is that this contradicts insider information that was revealed months ago that Incineroar was going to be a character in the game. And Incineroar not being here. The word was Ken and Incineroar were going to be the final 2 characters in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Now, Incineroar, he is,
Cinnamon
of course,
Bun, yes.
exactly the mascot of Cinnabon. You beat me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
hate
knew you. I knew where you were fucking going. But anyway, there's this whole thing, right?
Sure, yeah.
And that's the biggest evidence. It's like, hey, we've heard that people have seen Incineroar be played. He's not here. This can't be real.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
And obviously the other side is all of this other bullshit. Kevin, please go to number 10. The French company took down a video of someone very similar to me explaining how all this stuff is connected and how it links back to the French marketing.
Now, for the record, if they asked us to take ours down, we don't speak French and we would ignore the email.
Yeah, definitely. Even though the only word I do know in French is yes.
Oh, oui.
So will you take it down? I'll have to be like...
Tabarnak. That's not even the right French for them. Why is He-Man in this game, this image you're showing me here? It's He-Man versus Bowser.
Here is the deal. They took this video down. When videos get taken down like this, that usually means there's some evidence to it. Similar to in Smash Brothers 4 for the Wii U last generation. When the final roster was leaked from an ESRB video leak.
Sure.
And then that video had to get taken down. The moment it got taken down, everyone's like, oh shit.
It's real.
It's real. And no one believed it because like Duck Hunt Dog, there's no way. Bowser Jr., no, they won't be in it. They were fucking.
They were in it.
They were fucking hyped, everybody. Get fucking hyped. 11, please.
Jesus. For if you're an audio listener, just so you know, there are 54 images.
54 slides. So we were at number 11.
What is this? This is just a poor guy sitting there.
It's not just a poor guy sitting there, Greg. If you look closely, yes, this is London Comic-Con at Nintendo's booth. Who is that on the table?
The Grinch.
Oh man, things are getting crazy over here. Next image, please.
Oh, Jesus God.
The Grinch at Target next to some Nintendo stuff. So
stuff.
here's the thing, Greg. Things are getting
Grinch.
A little out of hand.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit. You think? Just a little bit.
It's like, people are thinking this is a fucking joke. It's not no joke. Go to number 13. Now I gotta be fair. I gotta be balanced here, Greg. I gotta let you know both sides of the argument. There is some evidence coming out that maybe some things aren't adding up. At the top, you see the guy that leaked it, the asset that he had, and at the bottom, you see what they had at E3. This is the only image that exists of it because this was like the weird debug thing as it was rebooting.
Okay,
remember that giant screen? The Smash Brothers screen?
I do remember that giant screen.
And there's some discrepancies between this.
Sure.
That is some evidence towards this not being real. Now, I will say...
Wouldn't they update wouldn't that be something else they update, or...?
Maybe not. Okay. They wouldn't need to because it's the same background image. Like, why would there be such... Like, look at H. Please. You can't really see it.
Yeah, look at H. This is such... I always used to say, I loved growing up when I grew up in the 90s, right? Because we could still have, does Bigfoot exist? Mm-hmm. Do aliens exist? Now those conversations are out the window because everyone has an HD camera in their pocket. Mm-hmm. Does Bigfoot exist? If so, we would have video footage of him immediately, right? Mm-hmm. But here we are looking at... Look at H. This... 3 megapixel fucking blue blur there that doesn't match up with the high def blue blur.
Yeah, dude. Things are getting real, Greg.
And then they get into Isaac from Golden Sun. All the theories around him. And this is where I'm like, oh man, this gets good. I can totally see this being plausible. It totally makes sense. Check it out.
So please go to 14. This is where things get really fucking interesting. I had a mental breakdown yesterday with Gia. She had to be like, Tim, you need to stop. We are in public.
Yeah.
This, to me, is the biggest piece of evidence that this thing is real. If you look on the left, the bottom left side, when you see that screen, look at Little Mac.
Yeah, his
what the fuck's going on with his arm, guys?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on
his fist?
With his arm?
His fist
now, is it weird that it's cropped right where Isaac would be in the image to the right?
I guess that is kind of weird.
It is weird.
Yeah,
and if you look, it's exactly it. The
so
weird cropping
wait,
at his head, and it ends on his arm.
So wait. My question is this: where is this thing on the left from?
This thing on the left is when it was the updated mural after Isabel was added. Now, Greg.
So wait, you guys your Nintendo psychos have been sitting on this long and didn't notice he's got no hand?
Yeah. Because no one thought of it. This was back in August, Greg.
Sure.
This was back in August.
Okay.
It was a different time. It was a pre-leak. But you know what was happening then, Greg?
What was that?
You know what the fuck was happening?
I don't know.
The earthquake in Japan. Now, the earthquake in Japan happened. Now, check this out, Greg.
I'm listening. I'm here. I'm checking it out, brother.
There was that Nintendo Direct, right?
Yeah.
What happened to that Nintendo Direct?
Canceled.
No, delayed.
Well, delayed, yeah.
Why did it get delayed?
Because
the earthquake. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're following my logic here.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing: the Direct.
I'm so scared
word
right
on the
now.
street. Word on the street was the Direct had to be delayed so it could be edited for content. They said Sakurai, the director of Smash Brothers, is on record saying that the Direct had to be edited for content. What could they have edited out?
I mean, they could have added anything in there too. Real quick, Kevin, can you please Google search the X-Files I Want to Believe poster and put that behind us? Because we've crossed a threshold here that I'm not prepared for anymore. That needs to be behind me.
Here's the thing, Greg. You sat with me in a London hotel room as we watched that Nintendo Direct, right?
Yeah.
And it was a great Direct. And it ended with Isabel's reveal and Animal Crossing 2019. But something about that felt off. It felt off that we only got one Smash announcement.
Yeah.
Leading into that, you'd expect more. You'd expect Isaac from Golden Sun.
Would I?
You would.
Okay.
And would you be surprised to know that one of Isaac from Golden Sun's main moves is, in fact, Earthquake?
So do you
if
think
you're going to get edited out, it would be a character whose trailer probably involved a lot of earthquakes. Am I winning you back, Greg?
That's pretty fucking good. That's Motorstorm Apocalypse kind of shit. Remember that? Because that was when the big Japanese earthquake happened last time around, where a whole bunch of people died horribly. They had to stop. They delayed that game forever. It totally died.
So here's the thing, though. Why would Nintendo ever release an image that looks like that on the left?
Yeah.
They didn't have much time. It was a rush job.
I hear you, but I mean, saying they didn't have much time, I feel, is, I mean, like that, they could have kicked it to any of us, and even I could have at least gone into MS Paint and drawn a green glove on them.
I don't know. That might have drawn a lot more attention. And the thing is, every direct where there's been a new Smash character ends with the mural and then them being filled in.
Yeah.
That one didn't. Huh. Why? They didn't have the assets ready. The only asset they had ready also had Isaac come in.
Huh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Kev.
Weird that also Oliver, or what's his name?
Olimar.
Mm-hmm.
His head is chopped off by this cut. That's really weird, right?
Well, because I imagine that they just took the old version of the image, cropped it around it. That's why I was saying it's weird where the crop stops right at where Isaac's head would be.
Right.
And at the feet. Go to 15. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. You see the evidence there. And then go to 16.
It's more of the green glove and the head and all this stuff.
It's a GIF.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Oh, it's hurting my brain, but
it's hurting my eyeballs.
Yeah, this is hurting. Where does Olimar go?
See, that's the thing is whoever, you can't just Photoshop this shit because you need the assets of the characters. They're all moving around nimbly bimbly. And the thing about the mural is it's starting to tell a story. Like, characters are reacting to each other. So when you see their reactions, Wario used to be over here, but now he's all the way on the other end next to Day-to-Day reacting to Pokemon Trainer attacking him. Things are getting fucking crazy, guys. And now here's the end of this, Greg. The end of this is...
I'm happy. I've enjoyed this run. Go ahead.
The next time that we get a Smash announcement, it is going to either prove this correct or prove it false.
Quick, Kevin, take that off. It's hurting my peripheral vision. Please get rid of this GIF.
The thing about this is all we need is one character to be revealed.
Sure, and then the dominoes fall.
Yeah, because if it's, I mean, it needs to be one of these characters. If one of these characters gets revealed, we'll see them being added to the mural. If it's the same art as used in this, the whole fucking thing's confirmed.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I can imagine that if you add it up, you look at it, imagine and go with me that the theory's true.
I've never not been with you, buddy.
That Isaac and Isabel were supposed to be unveiled at the same direct, right? That would leave 6 characters here. The previous direct unveiled 5 characters. Imagine there was another Nintendo Direct that had 5 more characters added. That would only leave 1 more character to be revealed. Sakurai said every character will be revealed before the game is out.
Okay.
That one character could be Banjo-Kazooie, and it could happen at the Xbox XO event.
That's good. That's real good, buddy. That's real, and that's the week after Extra Life, so we're close to that already too.
Thank you for allowing me to do that.
No, I'm glad you do this because man, you did it. Again, 19 minutes instead of 3, but that was worth it and great and awesome.
Thank you.
So, like, here's the thing.
Somein had to do the work, and I'm happy
glad
they did.
somebody did in terms of doing the work of just looking at it and talking about it on a podcast. Why does Game Explain, the name amongst names on there, they don't believe the leak? Is that right?
They don't believe it because everybody has insider information from people that swear that Incineroar is real. Now,
could Incineroar be a DLC?
There's crazy conspiracy theories that Incineroar was going to be the final character, or was the final character being worked on for the game.
Yeah.
And then Sakurai at E3, there was a moment where Sakurai, after the tournament, was like, I'm seeing some bugs. I got to go back to Japan to fix them. There's rumors that he didn't go back to Japan. He did fucking business deals with Microsoft to get Banjo, which changed everything. He was like, all right, cool. We're punting Incineroar to DLC, and we're going to put this in the game. A similar situation to what happened back in the Brawl days when they got Sonic and they cut a character that they were working on to get Sonic in the game.
Gotcha.
After watching, with all of that in mind, here are my theories. I think Golden Sun's Isaac and Mario RPG's Geno are your 2 new characters. I think we could get Incineroar, but he's kind of on the back burner for me. Skull Kid, same thing. I would love Banjo-Kazooie. I just don't think it's going to happen. At E3, I was interviewed by GameSpot and a couple other companies on, hey, who do you want in Smash Brothers? And I said Banjo-Kazooie. I think Nintendo and Microsoft could make it happen, but I don't think we're going to see it in this direct. If we see it at all, I still don't think it's going to be in this direct. I think it will be a DLC character, and I think it's going to be announced the day before the release at the Video Game Awards, or it'll be announced at Microsoft's XO conference taking place next week. I don't think it's going to be in this direct. If it's in this direct, I'm going to be happy, but we're not there yet. So that's kind of my thoughts. Shadow and Ken, Echo Fighters. Done deal. I think they may tamper with Shadow a little bit to make him a little bit stronger and slower. But I don't think there's going to be anything really beyond that. I think that's kind of what we're looking at in terms of what we're going to see from the character announcements. I think it's just those 4 characters, maybe 5. Mock Rider, Chorus Kids, that's a stretch. However, I gotta play the facts. Nintendo just did renew copyright on Rhythm Heaven, Chorus Kids, and Mock Rider. I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. I mean, that is pretty impressive. Coincidental timing? I think so. They could have been just renewing the thing. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always saying the leak is wrong. I'm not saying part of the leak is wrong. I think there are parts of this leak that are 100% happening, just they're not tied to the leak at all. But we're going to find out here in just a few more minutes. And so, make sure you guys do me a favor as we get started. Click that like button. Drop a comment. Let me know if your theories were correct. Let me know if my theories were correct. Type below and be like, haha, you were so wrong. Or, dude, whoa, you called it, bro. Do it. Please. Engage in a conversation with me. I'd love to chat about this because honestly, it's not very often you get to have a conspiracy around video games, especially Super Smash Bros., which only comes every several years. So, this is it. This is the big one. This is it. Anyway, I'm very excited. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're going to get started here. Oh, gosh. I'm nervous. Oh, snap! Opening trailer. I don't think we're getting anything new in this opening trailer, by the way. I think it's just going to be there. Yeah, see? I was right! Called it.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Here we go. We're getting a character drop right now. Oh my god. It's Ken. This is the confirmed canon. Yeah! Alright.
Bring it on.
Kinda knew it was happening. It's great. Good call. He's basically just gonna be a straight echo of Ryu with a couple of minor changes. Hadouken! Ah! Dude, I'm so hyped. I love the way they did his cinematic. Still doing it right here. It's so cool. See, there's no way there can't be a single player mode. All these cinematic stuff, I think, is part of it. Oh, who was that? Hold on, guys. Who was that? Not actual gameplay footage. Okay, we'll see.
That's right. Yeah.
Who is it? And there it is, Incineroar! So, the leak is fake. The leak is fake. Wow! That was fast.
So, you wanna
Debunked.
fight fire with fire,
Done.
huh?
Also makes me sad. But there could be things from the leak that are real. So, see what it is. Oh, yeah. Man, what a well done leak. Oh my god. Trying to check out his moveset. Dang, son. It honestly made sense. So I heard a theory too on the whole Incineroar thing. I mean, he is a wrestler, half of it, so it kind of makes sense. It's not over. I think we're still going. Everybody wants to fight Incineroar. Wow, that Ken artwork is the exact same as the... It's the exact same. So,
Hailing from
I
the
don't
Street
think they're going to
Fighter
reveal
series,
more fighters.
Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter.
Between them.
In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter II Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat.
Oh, nice. So he has a little bit
The
of
shape
fire
of his
damage
Hadouken
there.
is different too.
Look at that
And his
Hadouken right there.
Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times.
Oh, dude.
Hell Wheel. Focus Attack.
Nice counter.
We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes.
What?
First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series.
Nice.
Execute
too.
a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraikyaku. Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar.
That's
it may
it?
be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves.
Last
and
new
as such,
challenger?
its throws are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience.
Whoa.
Luckily, you
Everyone
can
was
cancel out of
wrong.
these poses at any time.
It's just them
so they
two.
won't open you up to additional enemy
1 in
attacks.
1. Wow.
Its neutral
So
special
what do they have
is
to
called
avail
Darkest Lariat.
if this is a
It was
40-minute
Incineroar's
video?
signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop. You'll leap up and come rocketing back down.
Dang.
This attack can be very effective, but if you mess
Honestly,
up, it's easy
I'm
to
a little
self-destruct,
disappointed,
so
but
be careful.
I think it's just kind of got my
For
hopes
its
up
side
about a lot of
special,
other things. I
Incineroar
feel like
makes
it'll be that way
opponents
for a
run the
lot
ropes
of people.
After a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Its down special is Revenge. When damaged, Incineroar's burning passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash? Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
Wow.
We finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen.
Whoa.
There
OG
aren't very many
Smash.
at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64
That
game.
is the OG
And
N64
once you've
roster.
unlocked them all, it'll look like this. It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
Now we're going into the amiibo. Smash Inkling amiibo, okay. Oh, yeah, we've seen the Ridley amiibo. Pretty dope. Woof. Woof, woof. Pretty cool.
You may recall that we're creating amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new amiibo figures.
Wow, so they have some like pushing to 2019. Not all of them are going to be at launch. Just kind of like the original game.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game.
No
Honestly,
trophies?
They were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called spirits.
Oh!
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo is a spirit?
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world.
This is your fourth mode,
This
by the way.
is a spirit. Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers. There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits.
Wow, look at all those
There
different
are several
characters from
classes
different
of
series.
spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, and some are in a league of their own, legend. One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits.
Okay. I'm still
While
failing
primary
to see
spirits
where this comes
enhance
into play.
fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up.
Because, like, this is almost going to break the meta. You know, it's going to break
The
the
main way to
game.
acquire spirits is to win spirit battles.
So this
You'll
is like
find
a separate
variety of
mode.
spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against the fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit.
So it's Inkling with Smurgle
In
spirit.
the case of the Lakitu and
Iggy with
Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course. Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
They're just kind of coming out of nowhere. Gutsman! Excuse me.
Come on! Come on! Not fair! Come on! Come on!
Giant King K. Rool. I love the music. I'm very hyped about music. This is so different from what anyone expected the Spirits mode to be. Everyone thought it was like a single player. I mean, it is like a single player deal, but everyone thought it was gonna be like a story mode. So, I mean, I like this. Don't get me wrong, but I'm almost like so different, you know? This is the only thing I don't like about like Nintendo and Star Wars and everything I actually love is that there's so much speculation that goes into it, and a lot of times it's like it becomes unenjoyable because you built up so much hope or hype around something that never even existed in the first place.
Hit the Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within.
So you collect
Even
spirits
if you
instead
accidentally hit the shield,
instead of trophies.
the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit. Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab, grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent. When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right
Enemy's
strategy.
invisible. Enemy easily distracted. Okay, that's cool.
With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks. Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit.
I have a feeling
You
there's
can also train
microtransactions
spirits at
involved with this.
dojos and the gym.
Just a
Or
gut
send
feeling,
them
guys.
off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These
Maybe I'm
seem
wrong.
like
I hope I'm
unlikely
wrong,
teams of
but I just
characters,
kinda-
But each team could be
It
somebody's
would make
dream
sense.
come true.
This seems like the kind of thing that would have
Training and
microtransactions.
exploring continues
You
to
can
yield
buy, like,
results,
spirits.
even while playing other modes or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players.
Okay.
You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times. It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you guess there are?
There's Skull Kid right there. Rip. Rip Skull Kid.
Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate. Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind. You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team, or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle.
Well, that
The
was
game
that.
lets you battle together with friends via
Spirits
local
mode.
wireless,
Not
or
a single
take the
player
fight to the
campaign
world
with story.
Online play.
All right.
To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random.
They're gonna have to test
and all
this because I don't
players
know if
will
it's
fight
gonna work
using
either on the
those
matchmaking.
rules. You can also choose not
feel like
to
there's a
set
lot
any
of
preferred
variables
rules
that makes
and
it
let
tough.
the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a
Yeah,
battle.
it's not gonna be able to match your rules one like exactly.
Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players.
Oh, dang.
Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter.
Dang, that's
Fighters
cool.
you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score.
This will
you
help
set with
determine
one of
who's the
other
best
fighters.
at
If you
a particular
repeatedly
character.
self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that. As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended.
Yep.
We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles. Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag.
Give me your smash tag, boy.
But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags. You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons.
Let's
Freely
smash
choose
again.
from a wide selection of
God.
varied preset messages.
Oh, the wording. It's great.
After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin.
Okay.
Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a two-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup.
So you can't
When you want to play online,
matchmake
you can
between
create a
switches.
special
You have
type
to
of
share
room
one.
to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends.
That isn't duos anyway.
Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
Oh,
With the Nintendo
here we
Switch
go.
Online app, you can voice
Voice
chat
chat.
with others in battle arenas. It may become an essential tool for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about the assist trophies that will support your fighters.
Rip Shadow. Assist
Do you know
trophy.
which characters come
Wow.
from which games?
Nani?
Yeah, Fatal Frame. I was so sure that you were going to be playable, man. I was so sure. I'm so sad now. Like, a lot of these characters were rumored. Like, Black Knight was rumored to be playable at one point. And it just looks like all the rumors were just misguided. They saw them in the game, but they were actually just assist trophies the entire time. And that happens, I guess. Swamp, though, man. I don't know why that wasn't already in the game. Springman, not even playable. Won't even be a DLC character. Are you kidding? It's pretty iconic. You figured he'd be in the game. This is such a big new series. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel. It's bittersweet. Watch out for the flies, man. Pretty cool. It's fun, kind of funny. Oh, Tiki turned into a dragon. Watch out. Oh, God. That's cool. Art Academy. Great. Good stuff. Kyle! Alright. USA.
Flash kick! Flash kick! That was nothing.
Such a crossover, though, man. All the series they're including, it's pretty crazy.
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them.
Shantae is not even an assist trophy, Nate. I
That
hope you're
way,
happy.
you won't lose a point to the other player.
He's not happy. He's sad.
Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game.
The help
If you want to
section.
review the controls
Let's
for
take time to
game
talk
modes,
about the
press
help
ZR button
section.
to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out. Sentry Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen, doesn't it? You can play on many different stages, and you can choose the music too. In previous games, you
So
had
Sentry
to unlock
Smash
every
is like
fighter
100
before
man
playing
Smash.
All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles. And now, you can create videos with it.
Man, I really don't
There's also
know.
a menu where you can read those quick tips
Like,
and tricks
it's
you see during
so
loading screens. When
Disheartening.
viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter.
What the heck?
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each
I can't wait to
picture.
see how the internet responds
Enjoy.
to this madness.
The records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options. You can view battle data separately for offline and online play.
And I feel like they have to do one more thing at the end. Why else would they have a
Trade in smash
direct
tags to score some
at the end of
in-game
the,
gold.
or not a direct, like a treehouse event after?
Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If
Okay.
you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges. You
Options!
can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Villager.
Villageois.
Aldeano.
Bewohner. Abitante.
Dorfbewohner.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
Okay.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound.
Nice. That's great.
They'll
So you can change it between the
automatically when
two.
you dock and undock, so be sure to set both.
Okay.
We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size.
Oh, okay. So you can even
While
turn it
it's
off.
limited to wireless
I actually liked it
and
on
online
when I
play,
played it at
you
E3.
can
It was
make your
actually
teammates
kind of helpful.
semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're
You
fighting
can
against a friend
custom
on the same
balance
system,
the game?
You can adjust the strength of your fighters.
What?
Sometimes a player is just too good.
What?
And you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When
Okay.
custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed. Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles.
Yeah, it could. Wouldn't be able to.
You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits. In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from.
All right. So I'm thinking that with this,
Speaking of Mii
I mean, I
fighters,
definitely like all the
let me introduce
customization
you
options.
to
Don't get
some
me
new
wrong. I
outfits
think
we
I
added
think
in.
this is definitely what they needed to kind of bounce this thing back to a positive level. Man. Yiga Clan, watch out. Splatoon 2. All right, you got some Splatoon 2 Mii costumes. Oh, that's like the gunner class Mii fighter. Oh, look at the ribbon girl. It's adorable. Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo confirmed playable. Ray Mark III. All right. All right. Let's see. The Toy-Con set? Okay. That's pretty cool.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
All right, so they are making
But
more
there
characters.
are even more coming post-launch.
Yay!
While we've already
hopes.
implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters.
No echoes.
We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks.
All right.
The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
I'm gonna buy them all. Gonna happen.
At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents.
I understand.
I hope
That
only
makes
those
sense.
who are confident in its value will purchase it.
I wonder if that'll be like at a
Again,
discount for the
price
Fighters
is
Pass.
$24.99
Yeah, it kind of is.
for all 5 sets. Now
It's
that
gonna
we've
happen.
finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know
25
that we'll be
bucks really
working
isn't bad.
hard on it.
I just hope the characters are good.
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighters Pass. It's a Mii sword fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay,
We
cool.
decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade
Well, Rex
Chronicles
didn't make
2,
the roster.
which was
It's
announced
okay.
after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're
my
also including
gosh.
some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles
I'm
series.
glad
Give
that
it a
they're
listen
doing
or playing
DLC
sometime.
characters.
Other Xenoblade
makes me feel a little
Chronicles
bit better.
characters will also appear as spirits.
But we do know that Isaac's
We've
not a
yet to create
character.
Any of the paid DLC.
We
and
know
haven't locked down
that-
any release dates, but we'll start working on
If
them as
Isaac's not
soon
a
as we're
character,
finished
who
with the
else
main
was?
game.
Springman's not a playable. Not going to be a
It
playable
may take
character.
around a year or so to finish releasing
Um,
all the DLC. But on a separate note, We're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
What is it? What? What? I did not expect that. So if you buy the game as a limited time, you get an extra character, and it's Piranha Plant? What? I would not have guessed. Okay.
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash
Oh
Bros.
my
Ultimate,
gosh.
and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It
Wow.
can spit poison,
Okay, that was a big
fire
surprise.
off spiky balls,
I'm okay with it.
and perform
like it.
long-range attacks. This tricky
Dang.
character is full of surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well,
my
let's just
gosh.
say it won't
That
end
explains
well
the
for you.
PD Piranha thing that we saw.
Piranha
Everyone
Plant
thought it
is
was like
scheduled for
affiliated
completion
with
after the launch of Super
like the
Smash
special
Bros. Ultimate.
bonus mode, but it actually is his.
We've gotten a little
Smash.
head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo.
Adorable.
It has a nice
Gotta
curved
say.
form to it. Later today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget. I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America. On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the
No
game
demo
launches.
announced.
But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the
What?
Subspace Emissary.
There is an adventure mode.
That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits?
Here
I'll
we
show you how it
go.
all begins and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Okay, we got an adventure mode, guys. I don't know what it is. I think we're about to find out in this quick trailer.
Don't let a single one get away.
All right, I'm hyped now. I'm hyped. It's happening. Look at all the master hands. Oh.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
The voice acting is pretty on point. I like it. Master hand. What is happening to you? Saw it before it happened. No, Link. Dang. We're hiding our ink, guys. Don't worry. Not even Snake stood a chance. That's so good. Whoa. One of them has to escape. Is it Kirby? It makes sense that it'd be Kirby. Sora. Yeah, Kirby made it. Whoa. Dope. I'm down. I'm in. That's only the beginning of the adventure mode. I like it. Ooh, there's actually lyrics. All right, look at that. That's dope. Sorry, this is pretty exciting. That was so cool. The overworld's like a top-down, like almost like indie-ish, like indie-esque game. Oh, that's so cool. The art and everything. My mood has completely changed since the beginning of this direct. Wow. Dang. World of Light. All right. That's pretty sweet. Okay, now we're getting the direct, or the post event, the tree house, if you will. Wow. Okay, so a little disappointed. Some of the Grinch League characters were not here. It's sad that we will not see Springman or Isaac hit the battlefield whatsoever, but doesn't mean we won't see Skull Kid, and it doesn't mean that we won't see Mock Rider. It doesn't mean we won't see the Chorus Kids, Banjo-Kazooie. Shadow's out. He is a assist trophy, so they have no audio. It's not me, I promise. So they're gonna be sitting here talking with no mics. It's great. This is
Talks or
there we go.
Or Scott. It's all the same.
Two L's.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have a lot of nicknames for him. For him. So, anyways, want to kick off by showing you guys the hardware bundle, which is kind of sweet to have in front of me. Luckily, I do have one in front of me.
So they're going to show off probably the console, and they're going to show off a couple other games. So I'm going to probably just wrap it up right here. If anything exciting happens, I'm going to make sure that I come back and report on it here at the very end. But again, I'm actually just going to mute their audio.
Whichever way. Just know that they're really pretty. They're
so one of the things that we're not going to see here is that hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. So, this is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Half of the characters are not going to be available for the game. We're not getting a demo event as of right now. I don't think we're getting a demo event unless they announce one right here on the Treehouse, but it seems to me that they would have probably announced it actually during the direct session, not wait for the Treehouse event. So with that said, I think we're done. I think everything is all done here, and I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger. Boom. So, what'd you guys think? I mean, I already told you kind of a little bit about my thoughts. It was a little disappointing. It's not the end of the world. I'm anxious to see what new characters we get with DLC. To be honest, I really want Banjo-Kazooie represented in Smash. I understand the complications with that. If it doesn't happen, I mean, I'll be slightly disappointed, but it's not going to be anything. I just really hope these 5 new fighters really are really like, I don't know. I just hope they really reach and try to include some really great series. The whole idea with the Grinch leak was, if the Grinch leak has happened, then that means that just straight up any of the any franchise could be in this game. That was kind of the idea. We could see Rayman, we could see Banjo-Kazooie, we could see all these other series start being represented in Smash. And not to say they won't, but it's unlikely. I think it's going to be sticking to more Nintendo-based games. And if you're looking at the roster, the total roster right here, I'm going to make myself a tad smaller since they're going to have some gameplay going in the background. So if we're looking here at everything and we're kind of assessing the fighter list, what series is represented the least? Well, with Piranha Plant as a playable character, that was a huge surprise, by the way. I'm very excited about that. Kind of weird that they decided to do it as a limited time offer, but I get it. Like, they're trying to get people to go ahead and do it. I just didn't expect them to be like, oh, you get a whole character for pre-ordering. It's pretty crazy. But we'll have Piranha Plant if you pre-order or get it within a certain amount of time and register the game. So that's exciting. So we have 3 characters in all. That makes 75 plus 5 characters. So 80 total characters in all. Plus 108 stages after the DLC stages. So that is exactly what they were expecting in terms of stage count. It's kind of great to see that we had that come out to be true. I like how they're unlocking music and things like that. I think that's good stuff. So anyway, yeah. Who do I think the 5 characters are? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you where to start. I don't think we're going to have any more Fire Emblem characters. I think we're done. I think we're done with Pokemon characters too, with Incineroar being added, and also Piranha Plant being added. I don't think we're getting any more Mario series characters. So what does that leave us? That leaves us with net new characters from a series that everyone likes that hasn't been added in. That means that we could see some other third-party series like Rayman or Crash Bandicoot or Banjo-Kazooie even be added into the game. However, I think it is unlikely. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking and feeling. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much all I have. I'm excited. December 7th is literally right around the corner. I actually just got notification that my GameCube controller, my Smash GameCube controller, and my GameCube controller adapter will be arriving tomorrow. Thank you, Amazon. I'm excited for the game to be here. I'm hoping my game arrives pretty early. I mean, I know they try to keep it on release day, but if mine arrived at, say, 8 p.m. on December 6th, I'm not going to hate it. We're actually going to be doing a live stream for the Game Awards on the 6th, and then we're going to play some Smash Brothers after. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But Guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and let me know what happened with you guys. Like, did you like the reveal? Did you like everything that was shown today? And are you excited about Incineroar? Are you excited about Ken? Are you excited about Piranha Plant? I mean, wow. That was probably the most shocking character of all. But let me know your thoughts in the description below or in the chat below. Click the link in my description to go watch more of this official Nintendo video, as well as make sure you give credit where it's due when it comes to coverage on the leak that I showed earlier in this video, even though that turned out to be... I loved your theory, Tim. I really did. Tim Geddes, I wanted it to be real for you, man. I did, and it hurts. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all content that we're posting. We have a lot of stuff actually coming in the way. I know it's been kind of a slow process in getting videos out to you, but that's all about to change here soon. I've actually got a team that I'm assembling so we can start doing daily uploads. And so Monday through Friday, you guys will have a daily upload. Make sure you guys click that bell, click that subscribe button so you guys can stay up to date on everything that's happening right here at Info Arcade. Make sure you check out our podcast that we do live once a month. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Love all of you. Drop a comment below. Say hello. Let me know your feedback. Love to hear from you. And make sure you also follow us on our other social media channels. Facebook, Info Arcade. Instagram is Info Arcade. And then Twitter, The Real Info Arcade. I'll have those listed for you guys in the description. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful Thursday.